Officer 2nd Class Eric Chant. On behalf of 52 City of Calgary and 604 Moose Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadrons, I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Virtual Remembrance Day ceremony. Today, we remember the sacrifice of all those who perished in the service of the country. Traditionally, we'd be gathered around the cenotaph to pay our respects, though, to comply with current COVID-19 regulations and keep everyone safe, we will be remembering them from home. No matter what is happening in the world today, we stop at the 11th hour of the 11th day and the 11th month and remember them.
They shall not grow old as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly. Scars heard amid the guns below, we are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Oh, you who sleep in Flanders fields, sleep sweet to rise anew. We caught the torch you threw, and holding high we kept the faith in those who died. We cherish too the poppy red that grows on fields where valor led. It seems to signal to the skies that blood of heroes never dies, but lends a luster to the red on the flower that blooms above the dead in Flanders fields. And now the torch and poppy red wear in honor of the dead. Fear not that ye have died for naught, we've learned the lesson that ye taught in Flanders fields.
The history of the poppy. Every year during the Remembrance period, bright red-colored poppies can be seen on the lapels and over the hearts of millions of Canadians. This proud tradition of poppy wearing dates back to the aftermath of the First World War, and this year marks the 100th year of the poppy in Canada. Although the poppy was first widely used as a symbol of remembrance after the First World War, it was actually a symbol much before then. The significance of the poppy can be traced back to the Napoleonic Wars in the 19th century. Historical accounts from the time reveal how thick poppies grew over the graves of fallen soldiers in the area of Flanders, France. The sheer density of poppies has been attributed to the excess amounts of lime in the soil that found its way there after leaking out of cobblestone rubble from buildings that had been destroyed by artillery fire. After the war ended, the lime concentrations began to dissipate, and the presence of poppies began to fade. Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae of Guelph, Ontario, was the man who was responsible for bringing the poppy to Canada and to the world. Lieutenant Colonel McCrae was a Canadian medical officer in the First World War. On May 3, 1915, after witnessing the death of a fellow soldier, Lieutenant Colonel McCrae wrote the now famous poem, In Flanders Fields, on a small piece of paper. His poem was published in Punch magazine in December of that same year.
Remembrance Day is an important day for me because I can look back and think about all the people who were killed just to save our country from awful rules which might have existed today, but they don't because of those people. It is a sad but prideful day.
Hello, I'm F.A. Koksal, and in this video I'll be discussing what Remembrance Day means to me. Remembrance Day is a time of the year where everyone in the country or a certain area gather together and acknowledge and remember the soldiers who have fought in the previous wars. Remembrance Day is really important to me, for my ancestors have fought in these wars and have fought for our country, creating truly historic events in history.
Hello everyone, in this short video I'll be explaining why we should remember and acknowledge those who sacrificed their lives for ours. Remembering their acts keeps their spirit alive. Without them, everything we have accomplished wouldn't have happened. This is why we should remember and acknowledge them.
Poppy, as well as Remembrance Day, helps us honor those who fought and died to restore peace among countries and remind us of the terrible cost of war.
I'm Corporal Viviers, and what Remembrance Day means to me is a solemn day that we remember the soldiers who fought and fell in our battle for freedom. We will remember them.
Remembrance Day to me is when we honor the brave soldiers that fought for us as a country.
Hi, my name is Arnata Leon, and Remembrance Day is important to me because of those who saved our lives by giving theirs to make this beautiful country we're living in today. I'd like to thank them, and that's why Remembrance Day is important to me. Thank you.
I'm Warrant Officer 2nd Class Joshua Viviers, and to me, Remembrance Day is a solemn day to remember those many soldiers who fought, risked, and sacrificed their lives for our freedoms. It is a day to remember the souls who were lost on the battlefield, to make sure that they will never go unappreciated and will never be forgotten, lest we forget.
To me, the poppy serves as a symbol of remembrance for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in both times of war and peace, a warning against the costs should we repeat our past mistakes, and a symbol of hope, for even in the muddy wastes of no man's land, a flower could bloom.
The poppy is a symbol of the sacrifices made, as well as Remembrance Day is a day for us to reflect on the safety and security we all share today.